Peace and prosperity. Medic Face Relates tapping in. I'm making a short video, and the topic of this video is top 3 YouTube mentors. Now, I'll start this video by saying I've aspired to be a YouTuber personally. Just on a general level, just spreading the knowledge that I think is worth spreading to anyone that happens to come across my video. So with that being said, these three YouTubers, I like to think of them as a genius in their own specific realm. And jumping right into it, I'm gonna be stating the 3 in the chronological order that I figured them out in my personal life journey. So starting with number 1, there's a YouTuber by the name Young Pharaoh. I figured out about him actually since he first hopped on the YouTube scene. I don't even know what year it was. It probably like 2016 or something. Don't quote me on that. But the reason I consider this YouTuber a genius in his own sense is because, speaking for my generation, 27 years old type of generation, the proof is in the pudding. Yeah, if you haven't heard of him, go ahead and, if you spend a lot of time on YouTube, go ahead and type it in YouTube, see what comes up, and tell me if you don't learn anything from one of his videos. And if you don't, you probably live in a very tightly kept bubble, I'm guessing, because the guy literally has a lot of videos spanning from a lot of different subject matters. But later on, I'm gonna make more videos talking about the specificities between the YouTubers mentioned in this video. But without making this video too long, yeah, just to touch on Young Pharaoh, call him YP for short, touch on that just briefly before moving on to the next. Yeah, like I hopped on YouTube, like I started watching YouTube like real heavy, like around the time bro popped on the YouTube scene. Like I was watching different channels, and yeah, I gravitated towards his channel because he's very direct and straight to the point with the knowledge. And I feel like a lot of black people like myself can fuck with bro because of the energy that he brings the knowledge in. That makes sense. So, moving to the second YouTuber that I'd like to put on my list. This comes with a story that I must note. I heard about this YouTuber by the name of the Minister of Wellness, and his specific subject matter that he focuses on is the subject matter of wellness and health, holistic, and how plants can actually heal one's body. Bro's on point. Like I knew about him like a year or so ago. I had a hospitalization experience, and I was doing some research on his channel heavy, but I actually heard about him before then. But when I was in the hospital, I had more time to actually just dive deep and look back into some of his video feed, see like a lot of the knowledge that he was spitting. And the brother's on point. I've tried several of his products. They're all high quality, and they all were instrumental in me learning about health, to be brief. Oh, and I have to also say this. He's for the first one, young Pharaoh and Minister of Wellness. They're very entertaining, but at the same time, though, I don't want to take away from the message that they're getting across. But they are funny at the same time being real with the information. So without making this video too long, jumping into the third YouTube mentor, the third top YouTube mentor that I figured out about is a brother by the name of Billy Carson. Now, Billy Carson, the reason he is I consider him one of my YouTube mentors is because, once again, the brother's on point. He has knowledge, and he speaks the knowledge in a very understanding way. A lot of people can just understand what he's saying, and then he brings a lot of facts to back it up also. So yeah, if you haven't heard of any of those three individuals and you're a black person living in America, I like to think you probably, live in a little bit of a bubble. But, to each his own. Shit, you spend a lot of time on YouTube, go ahead and type it up. See if you can learn anything from any one of those three individuals. Me personally, I've learned a lot from all three of them. And I have other YouTube channels and references that I do fuck with. But those are my top three just because they out here spreading that knowledge. Changing the frequency of the planet. One person video at a time. So I'm just making this video to do my part. Hopefully y'all could get something from one of those individuals if you haven't already heard of them. And another thing I want to say before I end this video. If you're not black, you more than likely probably have YouTubers in which you fuck with. But me as a black person, I'm trying to speak for my black experience. And I've always been the type of person that looks for, as a reflection of myself, a black experience, explanation, just to get that perspective, So that's how I came across those YouTube mentors. Again, I'm gonna make a separate video, probably talking about these three individuals separately, because it's a lot to touch on. But yeah, keep this video not too long. Thanks for watching. Peace, prosperity to the gods and goddesses. Many peaceful ladies tapping out.